In this video we're going to walk through setting a Logon banner for Windows 7 client that is domain joined. So just as a quick demonstration here, we're on our Windows 7 client and we're just going to very quickly log in. Voila, no banner, no title, no message at all when we log on there. So we want to put a legal notice, if you like, that essentially sort of says unauthorized access to this system is prohibited, etc. Saying something around company policy and the law, this system may be monitored, etc., etc. By clicking the OK button you accept this policy. Okay, so we're going to move over to our domain controller and have a look at the policy settings. Okay, so over on our Windows Server 2012 R2 domain controller here, we're going to have a look at this policy to essentially add a text legal notice for Windows 7 clients when they log in. Right, so we're going to fire up our Windows Group Policy Management console. So we're going to go to Tools on Server Manager, go down to Group Policy Management, and just a very quick overview as I do for our lab here. So it's btslab.com, very simple lab just for demonstration purposes. We're essentially mimicking the enterprise, if you like, with just a single client and just a domain controller, just to run through these various settings that we've got here. So we're going to have a look at the group policy objects, and we're going to create a new one, and we're just simply going to call it Logon banner, and click OK. Right click on the Logon banner there, click Edit, and this is a computer configuration policy. And so we're going to go into Policies, Windows Settings, Security Settings, Local Policies. I'm just going to expand that out and drag that across slightly, and it's Security Options. And there's two main options that we're going to want to have a look at here. So it's these two here. So essentially, interactive logon message text for users attempting to log on, and interactive logon message title for users attempting to log on. So essentially the text is the smaller text that you will see, and the title is essentially the bolder text above that. So let's go for the title one first. I'll double click on that, and we're going to define this policy setting. And I've got my bit of text over in Notepad here, so I'm just going to copy that out. Save me typing it in. So essentially what we've got in this one is we want to unauthorized access to this system is prohibited, and apply and OK that. And we're going to look at the second one here, so we're going to double click on that one. This is going to be our main body of text that we're going to want to display in smaller writing underneath our title. And again, I'm just going to quickly copy out of Notepad my text here and copy it into this window. So essentially this says, warning, this system is restricted to btslab.com, authorized users for business purposes only, unauthorized access or use is a violation of company policy and the law. This system may be monitored but for administrative and security reasons. By proceeding you acknowledge that 1. You have read and understood this notice, and 2. You consent to the system monitoring. Now obviously I have to be honest, I've just pulled together a quick bit of text there. Obviously, you know, you're going to want to have a look at this yourself and put into all sorts of various bits of policy that your company want to put on the front of your computer screen. You can obviously quote the Computer Misuse Act, for example. All sorts of things can go up there, but for this example, I'm just going to keep it fairly simple at that. So we're going to apply and OK that, and that's it for our Group Policy Management Editor window at the minute. And again, we're going to want to link this Logon banner group policy object that we've created, and as it's a computer object, we're going to link it to our PCs OU there. So we're going to right click on PCs, link an existing GPO, and we're going to select our Logon banner there, and that is now live. So when machines check in and pull this policy down, they should be displaying the Logon banner. So we're going to verify our settings, and we're going to move over to our Windows 7 machine. Okay, so over on our Windows 7 machine here, we're going to verify our settings, and As it was a computer configuration policy, I've rebooted the machine, and hopefully this machine will have now checked into the domain and pulled that policy down. So let's have a look. Let's hit the Control-Alt-Delete screen and see what happens. Wow, so there we go. Unauthorized access to this system is prohibited. Perfect, so that's our message that we put up in group policy. And we click OK. And we can simply log in. And we'll just very quickly verify that our policy is what we actually think it is. Now we're probably fairly sure that it is, but for completeness, we'll do the GP results /r/scope computer, and bingo, there it is, the applied group policy objects, our Logon banner. Excellent. Thanks for watching.